Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we are going across the pond to the Goose Island Brewing Company, and this is their Honkers Ale, an English style bitter coming in at 4.3% ABV, and it's a 12 fluid ounce bottle, 355ml, 30 IBUs. I've had this a few times before, but not for quite a while. There's the bottle cap if it wants to focus. No? Goose Island. Just go and buy one if you want to look at it. So yeah, brown bottle as well. So that's a good one. Where's my bottle opener? Thanks to my good friend Simon for giving me this beer when he brought some other beers around. He had it for me, so I'm like, yeah. It's kind of patchy trying to see this beer in the supermarkets these days. I'll just keep the tripod. Oh well. So there's a little bit on the back of the bottle that I want to read out, which I thought was quite amusing. There we go. Poured it all in. Yeah, an English style bitter inspired by trips overseas. So we'll see about that. I don't know if there's any hop varieties that anywhere. Nah, it doesn't really say there. Doesn't really say here. It just says rich malt middle. Rich malt middle. Fruity, hoppy aroma. That's it. So fruity and hoppy aroma. Already that just sounds like more kind of American hop varieties rather than English style hops. So let's get into this. Nice marmalade-y, dark marmalade-y colour. It's just an off-white head just covering the top of the beer. It's just the glass is steaming up. The beer's just come out of the fridge, but apart from that, it's fairly clear. It's quite a lot of carbonation in the glass rising there. Get an aroma. Yeah, and already it's got that kind of jammy marmalade, marmalade, orange marmalade zest, quite deep in that kind of regard. And then there's that kind of malt quality, biscuity, bready malt, which, I mean, already just on the aroma, English style bitter. If English style bitters were like this, I'd be quite happy, to be honest. I know Goose Island is AB and Bev, bloody blah, but that doesn't bother me. If the beer's good, that's all I care about. Yeah, I'm getting some kind of that. I would say it's definitely got a decent amount of hop presence in this beer, and this beer was bottled on the 20th of October of 2017. It's got a year's shelf life, so it's definitely retained a decent amount of hop presence. So let's give it a taste and see what we've got. Cheers. It's really good. Nothing like an English style bitter, of course, because it's almost like a stickiness to it. Definitely got that kind of real orange jam, marmalade, more marmalade probably. You could probably spread it on some Ryvitas, that kind of thing, if you wanted to, or toast. Brown bread toast. It's probably a good way to lean into the malts. It's that kind of thing. Not picking up the ABV. Almost like a crackery vibe to it. Brown bread, biscuity, maybe like Hovis biscuit. But then, not particularly. It's quite sweet as well. 30 IBUs, not really picking up any kind of bitterness on it really. It's more of there's a slight sweetness coming through. It's nice. It's not too bad. It just doesn't suit what they're saying it is, like an English style bitter. I mean, what would I class this beer as? What would it be if I was blindfolded and didn't know? It's got hints of kind of an amber ale, I'd say. A hoppy amber ale, like a session, not a session, it's session strength amber ale if you like. Because I know some of them ambers they can get quite punchy. So this would be more in that kind of regard, like a session strength amber or red ale. It's got that kind of thing. It's a lovely beer. I've only had this beer a few times, but quite a few years ago, and it's actually surprised me. It's actually not too bad. In terms of a rating then, I'll give it one more taste. Yeah, it's alright. Doesn't suit style, so I'm just going to score it on my general enjoyment of the beer. I think it's decent, to be honest with you. I can give this a 7.5 out of 10. So it's a 3.75 on the Untapped scale. It's not too bad. Quite enjoying it, to be fair. It's it's really nice. So yeah, if you had this one from Goose Island, and as you know, these guys are out. Is it Brooklyn? Oh, I should know really. Chicago. See, nowhere near. Chicago. Is that IL? Illinois? Probably wrong again. But anyway, if you had this one from Goose Island, this is their Honkers Ale, an English style bitter. Put your thoughts and opinions down below, it'd be good to hear from you. Thanks for watching this far and commenting, and all the new subscribers and everything else. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next review. Cheers.